Coffee Talks. This is a white chocolate Nirvana, I think is what it's called, or something like that. I might have got that wrong. Let's have a chat though. I'll tell you guys another story about moi. So I had a girlfriend growing up when I was younger. I wouldn't say I was in love or anything like that, but she broke my heart. She asked me if I would take her to meet up with one of her friends. So I drove her. She said he's at this motel. Okay, so I drove her to this Motel 6. This dude's standing out front. She's like, there he is. I'm like, damn. You know, he looked like a straight thug. He was like a black dude and he was just thugged out. But she was like half Puerto Rican and half black or something like that. Really cute girl, but doesn't detract from what she did to me. So she brought me to this hotel. She's like, there he is. She got out. She's like, just hang tight for a second. You know, I want to go talk to him. All right. They went and talked, but they went in the hotel. Left. About 5 minutes into sitting there, you know, and it clicked. And I'm like, wait a second. She just went in a Motel 6 with a dude, and they're going to talk. You guys get it, right? Okay, my girlfriend was a prostitute. Now, mind you, we were both young at that time. We were both young, under 18. And he did not look like he was under 18. I think you have to be over 18 to rent a room. So he had to have been over 18. Yeah, that's like pedophile crap, but whatever. Anyway, took me 5 minutes. Her purse was sitting in the seat in the vehicle next to me. I took her purse, keys, everything. I just threw it outside in front of that motel, and I took off. I'm gone. She called me, texted me. I never responded, never talked to her again for a long, long time. Okay, so I moved from that town up to a much smaller town to do some work. And I would still, you know, from time to time, I would drive back to that bigger city that's about an hour and a half away from here just to go party, you know, like hang out with some of my boys. One Friday night, I got off work, went back to that town. I'm not going to tell you that I was sipping on some beers as I was driving down there. I'm not going to say that. But I'll just say this. When I got there, the first bar that I went to, I was already slightly buzzed when I walked into it. So those were back in my younger days, and I made some bad decisions. But I went in this bar, slightly buzzed, ordered a beer at the bar, and she said, we'll bring it to you, okay? The woman that was there said, I'll bring you the beer. The woman that I ordered the beer from doesn't bring me the beer. Guess who brings me the beer? You won't believe it, or yes, you will. It's my girl, my hooker girlfriend. She brought me this beer. She was apparently bartending at the bar. Should have seen the look on her face when she saw me. Should have seen probably the look on my face when I saw her. I tried to keep my cool. I didn't say anything. You know, we're grown-ups, whatever. But she said, you know, she brought the beer to my table. I was going to pay for it. She said, hold on a second. These people are calling me. She went to another table. Before she left, she said, stay here. I want to talk to you, you know. So she took off, and I'm sitting in this booth. Mind you, I was already a little buzzed. And I'm like, as I was sitting there, it just brought back flashbacks to like me waiting on her at that hotel. And I'm like, wait a second. I'm sitting here waiting on this woman again? Like, you're just going to tell me to sit here and wait for you again? Like, that was just my thought process. It just all came back to that day. Oh, hell no, I'm not going to sit here and wait for you again. I'm 90% positive I didn't pay for that beer. I just took off and left. Now, not right. It wasn't right of me to do that, but, you know, payback is a mug, isn't it? And that can't be payback for what she did to me that day, but whatever. What a horrible, you know, tragic ending to my relationship with that woman. But it was probably all for the best, you know. You don't want to date hookers. Something I wish I'd have knew before I got into all that. She was my first girlfriend ever. You know, what a story. First girlfriend was a hooker. And I took her to see her pimp. No, what do you call a guy who, whatever. He was a loser. I'm just pissed because he took my girl from me like that. I brought her to him. Come on, I'm not stupid, I swear. It just took me a second because you never expect something like that, you know? It's like she's not gonna have me drive her to her client. I don't even know how she was making moves like that. Like, that's how she was getting money. But anyway, payback, you know? I took off, I downed that beer and left. I drank that beer for free. So maybe she had to pay for it. Who cares? It is what it is. Good coffee conversation, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. Guess I'll see you guys on the next story. Cut.